When you find yourself in a place where you are complaining and only focusing on what you do not have, you have to consciously shift your attention from looking at what you don't have to looking at what you do have. That is gratitude. See, the world will cause you to focus on what you do not have, or try to influence you that you need to have this, you need to do this, you need to be this in order to be happy, or to have, or to prosper, or to be successful, whatever the agenda is. However, we already have so much as it is, as we are right where we are. So we have to not look at what we do not have. We have to focus on what we do have. Because when we start realizing all the things that we already have, when we start realizing all that we already are, then we realize that first and foremost, we are enough. Second, we are blessed. Third, you don't need anything else to be happy. You just got to shift your thinking from looking at what you don't have to looking at what you do have. Shift your attention. Shift your thinking, renew your mind. That is where it starts. That is where you will find the most success within you and your life. It's about focusing on what you already have, not what you don't, because that will cause you to feel as though you're not enough. You don't have enough. You need more. You got to have more. And more is not always the answer. More is not always better. Sometimes you can have so much that you miss what you already have. So focus your attention on what you already have. Be grateful for what you already have. That gratitude is a great place to be. But when you start finding yourself complaining about stuff, it's because you're looking at it from a different perspective. And you gotta shift that perspective so that you start looking at it from a place of gratitude instead of a place of lack.